Hello, my back door. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Karigurashi Ren'ai. I had work today, so usually I wouldn't record, but I felt like it. So this week you just get a video every week. Unheard of, I know. Also, probably going to wait a little bit with starting the last route in Sousou Kanojo, because every fiber of my being is saying me that that one's going to be depression central, and I can't be dealing with that while being stressed, because I forget if I mentioned it, but I discovered like a cavity right around here that I don't know how I have not fucking spotted that sooner. Probably because it's like all the way back there, so it's hard to fucking see. I just coincidentally spotted it, like a little bit of it while fucking brushing my teeth. And ever since I spotted that, my entire mouth has been feeling wrong, and it's causing me stress. Like every fucking inch of tooth my tongue touches, it feels like there's something there, even though there isn't. I know it's 100% just my fucking brain. But my fucking brain doesn't fucking care that it's just imagining all of that. So yeah, I'm not dealing with the stress of the fucking drama on top of the stress of tooth decay until I fucking get that sorted out, which probably gonna take a little while at least. Anyways, beer. Alcohol is a disinfectant.
今回は喧嘩じゃないし、ちょっとした行き違いだから。行き違いでタクマはあんな顔にされたのか？かわいそうに。日和はどっちの味方なの？正義の味方だ。日和が正義だったらこの世は終わりです。あやか、言い方に気をつけろ。お前の一番嫌いな顔すんぞ。やめてください。それだけは本当。やめて。じゃれ合ってないで、今日からのお泊まり順番決めるわよ。私最後にして。すぐまたお泊まりになったら気まずくて死んじゃうから。1週間前とはまた違う感じにギクシャクしてるわね。まあいいわ。リトは連続になっちゃうかもしれないし。そんなことより今度は何で決めます？くじ引きですか？あみだくじですか？それとも決闘ですか？
I'm ready. Now time to have this on my wrist for approximate 10 minutes before actually it's annoying me already. It's too small for me. It's too small for the arm at this point. I need someone to make a fucking weaponized version of that. That'd be funny.
何ワクワクしてんだよ。またじゃんけんでいいだろ。エンターテイナー失格ですね。なんだよあやか、テンション高いな。だってたくまさんとのお泊まり楽しかったんですもの。キャラまで変わってるじゃんか。何があった？じゃあ、日和、あやちゃん、私、リトの順ね。今日ねが決めるんかい。だってめんどくさいもの。うわ、この人自分で提案しといて早くも飽きかけてるよ。相変わらず無責任な人ですね。
It's reading really so roughly already.
そっちの方が喜ぶ？
Don't just look at me beside I'm a masochist. Stop gnawing at my bread.
膝に座ってやってるんだから、もっと甘やかして。
So pushy. She has been strangely attached to me since we met, and today this girl who sat on my lap without permission is expressionlessly devouring my bread.
すまない瀬戸だ。うちの副会長が飛んだ粗相を。
Nah, her small butt is soft and squishy, so it's not bad.
小さい。大きいって言って。嘘でもいいから大きいって言って。
Is that what you're worried about?
何を言っている瀬戸だ。男は尻のでかい暗算型を好むものだろう。
Please don't put your preferences onto all the boys in the country.
お尻嫌いなの？
I love both big and small ones.
嘘のつけない男だな。
好きあらばうちのタックに悪影響を与えようとしないでくれる？尻でか女。この子殴っていい？
I mean, she's right. You don't get to complain when you blatantly fucking didn't care that he fucking witnessed proof of it firsthand.
荒波、事実は受け入れねばなるま。
タック、今日は日和の家に決まったから知らせに来たよ。それじゃあね。
Wow, she has the cheerful demeanor of a girl who didn't just land a right straight to a trained man's gut.
いいパンチだ。だが、
Where the fuck did your shirt go?
俺の腹筋には届かない。
That's not an excuse to take off a shirt.
いった。何あの筋肉だるま。おかえり、タック。
You're not used to punching someone who can very easily hurt yourself punching someone. I'll need a welcome back kiss. Managed to push away Mewdy who tries to hug me the moment she sees me.
まあ、恥ずかしがり屋さんなんだから。
That's not the issue.
やっぱり年間の未亡人のキッスは嫌なのね。
This person is annoying.
言い直すなよ。そこはこらえろよ。日和もおかえり。この実の娘に対するついで感よ。せっかくだし、日和が昔ただいまんぼだなんて恥ずかしい挨拶してた話する？もうしてる。
What an embarrassing person.
やめて。タクマとお客さんの前で娘の恥ずかしい話するのやめて。
Oh, come on, everyone knows. Since Hugh-chan was little.
ただいまっこ。
He just accepted and repeated the greeting.
日和、お客さんの前で恥ずかしい挨拶するのやめなさい。今すぐ隕石とか落ちてこねえかな。
Stop escaping reality.
まったく、タクマがいるからって母ちゃん容赦なさすぎ。
It's my fault now.
タクマがいなくなった後大変だったんだぞ。しょんぼりしたと思えば急に元気になったり。
How much does she want the son?
息子じゃなくてもいいらしいから気をつけろよ。
Being targeted by a married woman at this age. Not bad at all.
私のパパになるつもりか？
I'd rather die. You're a fucking coward.
私も嫌だよ。
Cut short the casual conversation, knowing we're both joking. Time to get to work, I guess.
だな。
Hey, don't just hand me the maid outfit without a word. I had it here.
だってそれしかないもの。贅沢言うな。
Since when is a guy picky for not wanting to wear a skirt?
じゃあ私のタイツ貸してあげる。それなら毛も気にならないでしょ？
I'm not worried about hair.
母ちゃん、こいつわがままだからもういっそそってやろうよ。今の時代、ツルツルしてる方が何かとお得だものね。
In what way?
お前だっていざ女の下着脱がせてモサモサしてたら嫌だろ？
Could you not put my leg hair and a girl's pubic hair in the same category?
安心して、私もツルツルだから。
It made me smooth. The needs of my family is so dense. Having given up on retorting, I keenly feel that I've come home to the needs of my household.
ハゲは嫌だぞ。
Isn't it kind of hot lately?
まだ4月だってのにな。
At night, while lounging around in Hyoti's room after a bath, I feel a stuffy heat. Part of it's because I just got out of the bath, but recently spring has gotten too hot to be called spring. Oh, ice cream.
うちにそんな贅沢なもんないぞ。店で作ればあるけど。今日ちょっと暑かったものね。抹茶アイス売り切れちゃったわ。
The immediately rolling around between us is also contributing to the heat.
母ちゃん、部屋狭いんだから今でゴロゴロしてくれよ。ママだけ仲間外れにしようったってそうはいかないんだから。どこの家に友達来てるのにもかかわらず娘の部屋でゴロゴロする親がいるんだよ。友達じゃないもの、家族だもの。
Miri, please don't shout while looking at me.
よくよく考えたら、たくま、お前も母ちゃんと一緒に今でゴロゴロしろよ。私の部屋だってのにプライベート空間ゼロかよ。
Are you sure you want a younger sibling like that? So I thought you didn't need something as grand as privacy.
私が着替えたりするときはちゃんといなくなるくせに。
If you're okay with me watching, I will stay, you know.
やだもう。そんなに見たいならそう言ってくれればいいの。
I want ice cream, so I'm going to the convenience store.
とうとうスルーされ始めたな、母ちゃん。私、絶
対負けないんだから。
ちょっと待ってたくま、私も行く。
負けないんだから。
母ちゃんはついてくるなよ。その年でそのパジャマの外出はきついだろう。
You're not coming either. It's embarrassing to go to the convenience store in matching pajamas, right?
もう着てるパジャマ自体に対する恥ずかしさはないんだな。
Not you mentions it. That's true. They are embarrassing, but there's nothing I can do with Miri holding my actual pajamas hostage, so whatever. Leaving aside such trivial matters, I'm fiercely craving ice cream right now. These things happen, right?
外は風があって涼しいな。
Totally not to follow me.
ずれないこと言うなよ。おそろパジャマで深夜徘徊して世間の晒し者になろうぜ。
This hour, it's unlikely we'll run into anyone we know, so I guess it's fine. Hi.
それにお泊まりの醍醐味は深夜のコンビニにあると思わない？
No point. There's a special feeling of not getting scolded for wandering out just because you're with a friend. Even if it's a neighborhood convenience store, coming here makes me realize how ridiculously out of place you are with your outfit.
それ全く同じ格好をしてるやつが言うセリフじゃないぞ。
Yeah, if I saw something like this in a convenience store, even at midnight, I'd take a picture and upload it to social media. Fortunately, there seem to be no other customers beside us. The clerk is standing there looking sleepy.
お、ピロリロの新刊出てるじゃん。買ってこう。
What's that?
は？知らないの？ピロリローデットっていう枕投げの漫画。むっちゃ面白いぞ。うちにあるから帰ったら読んでみろよ。
The title itself sounds hardcore, but when abbreviated, it has a goofy feel, just like the content. Strange title. The catchphrase on the promotional band I glimpsed at said, "Buckwheat hulls with the down feathers," a grand conclusion which made no sense and I looked curious.
私もアイスとポテチに。この時間の肉まんも悪くないな。あとは母ちゃんに飲むヨーグルト買ってっと。
Don't really eat all that.
肉まんは外で食べてくぞ。母ちゃん欲しがるから。
You should buy one for her.
ダメだって。母ちゃん油断するとすぐ超えるから。私は平気だけどさ。
He just says a line that would anger any girl on a dime while tossing items into her shopping basket.
ピザマンしかない。時間も時間だしな。しょうがない。ピザマン一つ。
You're buying a lot?
お菓子なんて余ったら明日食べりゃいいんだよ。
That'll be 3,364 yen.
たくま、100円貸して。
Can't even calculate your shopping?
くそい。母ちゃんの分計算に入れてなかった。お小遣いもらっとけばこんなことには。日和、一生の不覚でござる。
I have no choice but to throw in a 100 yen coin from my pocket to help her out.
助かったぜ、財布くん。
Make sure you pay me back later.
ちょい待ち、ピザマン食べてくから。
Eat it before the ice cream melts.
うひゃー、深夜の買い食いはたまんねえぜ。
I will say that this goober's kind of adorable. I will relent on that. Yuri is in a white pajama, squatting on the curb and devouring a pizza bun. What you're doing is pure delinquency.
こんな可愛い不良いないだろ。誰もいないし、ちょっとぐらいは許して。
It's weird to call herself cute, but this scene does have a certain cuteness to it. She's eating it like it's the best food in the world. Perhaps because it's late at night. Pizza bun Yuri is stuffing her face, but it looks ridiculously delicious. But she's got the last one, so I can only watch.
なんだタクマ、もしかして欲しいのか？
Are you giving me some?
水臭いこと言うなよ。私たちダチだろ。ほれ。
He says that and tears off a piece of the pizza bun for me. It's tiny, it's just a crust with no filling.
まったく贅沢な子だね。これで文句ないだろ。
He tears off a more decent sized piece than before. Should give me this from the start. Delicious.
さっきの100円はそれでチャラな。
Trick me, you bastard. Look, darling. That couple is wearing magic pajamas. So cute. As I'm glaring at her cunning cowlick, I notice a flashy, obviously lovey-dovey couple who are about to enter the convenience store looking at us. Is that so, honey? To me, they just look like pitiful kids who sadly forgot their sense of shame in their mother's womb. Contrary to his appearance, the flashy guy lays down a perfectly logical argument. None of your business, you idiot. I wanna go on a date in magic pajamas too. I wanna! Honey, I think that's a bit much. Then we're done. Bye-bye. Honey? Wait a minute, honey! I'm dumbfounded witnessing the unexpected breakup of a couple. Women are scary. What's wrong, Yuri? Yuri stopped eating her pizza bun and has a serious expression on her face.
今さ、私たちカップルと勘違いされてなかった？
Oh, yeah?
お前、恥ずかしくないの？
Why? Oh, I told you I'm used to these pajamas.
違くて、カップルだって言われたこと。
No, then. Not particularly now. It's not strange that we looked like one. But I annoyed that you were mistaken for one.
嫌に決まってんだろ！
Perhaps some offended her because she stands up and walks ahead, eating her food with bad manners. What a strange girl. Well, she got conscious of it just because we were mistaken for a couple, right?
なんで私だけ恥ずかしがってるの？なんか納得いかねえ。これじゃ、私だけがタクマのこと意識してるみたいじゃんか。なあ、リト。止まってる間にタクマのこと一瞬でも男だって意識したことあるか？何？やぶから棒に。そんなの当然ないけど、私は男の子だと思われてたわけだし。まだ根に持ってんのか。でもそっか、そうだよな。もしかしてあんた。ないってば。でも世の中万一ってのもあるわけじゃん。怪しい。そういうリトだって。
What's up? What are you talking about?
ガールズトークに気安く割って入ってくんじゃねえよ。
Girls talk.
おい、なんで今笑った？
Rito Hiyori is scary.
さ。
Don't avoid me so brazenly. That was an unfortunate accident that we were supposed to have made up.
やっぱないわ。ないね。
Ah, there it is. The thing only girls understand. Fine, I'll just go to Ayaka and have her spoil me. Blah, blah,
お
blah.
前、構ってもらえないからって無理してキャラ捨てるなよ。
No point.
立ち直り早っ。
Since we are going to the same place, there's no reason to go home separately, so I'm walking with Hiyori. Do we have work today when we get home?
そうだけど、今日は店休みにして別にやってほしいことがあるんだってさ。
I don't know what, I haven't heard anything. I have a bad feeling.
新メニューを開発しちゃおうと思います。
As soon as we return to the Nizuma household, the ever energetic Miyuri is fired up.
また唐突に。
だってたっくんまた明日には我が家を出て行っちゃうでしょ。ちゃんと家族である証が欲しいの。ダメ？
Sounds fun, so I don't mind.
お前お菓子作りとかできるの？
Not entirely useless.
材料ならたーんとあるから好きなように作って試してね。
Color palette of the ingredients is impressively subdued. Well, it's a Japanese-style cafe, so that's to be expected.
困ったら鳥も抹茶だからな。
そういえばたっくんちゃんとうちの和菓子食べたことなかったよね。
I remember having a bite, but I've never eaten them before. You're right. Hey, Yuri, why didn't you tell me anything?
なんで私のせいにするんだよ。食べたいの？
やだ日和ったらその言い方じゃ私のこと食べたいの？
Be careful with your subject. You'll give the wrong idea.
するなよ。お前はまず母ちゃんにツッコミ入れろよ。
日和なんでちょっと赤くなってるの？
なってないし。レインボー。
What's the setup? Sorry to hurl if that joke is too high. I can't follow.
振りじゃねえし。
ひそひそあの子なんでか知らないけどたっくんのこと変に意識しちゃってるみたいなの。
Hey, is it okay for you to be telling me that?
ひそひそ話ならもっと声潜めて。丸聞こえなんだけど。本人に丸聞こえなんだけど。
Well, I'd like to know you better first.
やめて。憶測だけで私を精神的に追い詰めていくのやめて。
Seems Yuri is in trouble, that is a man. What should I say in this situation? Ooh. Out of the current dynamics, I definitely like Rito and Hyuri the most. Out of the group of girls that have routes, which includes the side routes, I do know that Blue Hair, Gremlin, and Spitting Sister have routes as well. Yeah, out of the fucking group of girls that have routes, I do believe that Hyuri and Rito are currently my two favorites. But I can't not. Sorry, Hyuri. I think I prefer Miuri after all.
お前そういう選択肢選んでおけば未亡人ルートに入れるとでも思ってんのか。あんまり私をないがしろにすんなよ。泣くぞ。
日和ごめんね。彼私のことが好きみたいで、でも私は全然意識してなかったんだけど彼がどうしてもって言うからほんと向こうからって感じで。
なんで親友の好きな男に告られてまんざらでもない女子キャラみたいに私のこと煽ってくるの？
日和まだまだ恋しちゃうぞ。
しないで。これ以上存在感出さないで。他のご家庭を見習ってつつましく生きて。
You're a bit of a wallflower when you're down.
カレピッピ。実の母親の生態からカレピッピとかいうワード出さないで。お願いだから交渉だから。
Leaving her aside, I want to know how you're really feeling right now.
早速の放置プレイでも悪くない。
You cannot be the masochist. Sorry, Yuri. No matter what I say, this person's already on this calls.
変に意識しちゃっただけでまだ惚れたとかそういうのじゃないんだからね。
Stop with the tsundere act to hide your embarrassment.
もう容赦ない。真面目。手首切ろう。
ヤンデレはママ許さないから絶対許さないんだからね。
Please don't go on a rampage with a kitchen knife.
なあたくま、私がいっそお前に嘘でも好きだって言ったら楽になれると思う？
Don't be so desperate. With immediately holding a kitchen knife with teary eyes, I search for a landing spot for this fruitless conversation.
新メニューを開発しちゃおうと思いま
Then
す。
we just completely resetting the conversation, huh?
おいたくま、さっきまで包丁を持って暴れてた人が一切合切はなかったことにしたぞ。
You shouldn't go digging up the minefield yourself either.
いっそ開き直ることにしたからいいの。私タクマのこと気になってる。はいはい、気になってる。
If you had slapped your butt while saying that, I would have praised you.
だからお前は私のことなんだと思ってるの？女の子に見てほしいのね。わかる。母ちゃんは一体どう自分を見てほしいの？はい、タックにはうちで一番人気の抹茶パフェをプレゼント。
Perhaps because things got inconvenient, Miyuri brings the conversation back to the main topic. Matcha parfait piled high and a glass is placed on the table.
当店自慢のもりもり抹茶パフェです。これをこうしてぶっ刺すともっと盛り感出るぞ。
Apparently, it's complete after Hugh casually adds the accompanying stick snack. Sees who you did with this at first.
いや、もうガブッと口で言ってもいいんだぞ。
Isn't that why I'm eating too wild?
豪快な糖分摂取が今のスイーツ界のトレンドなのよ。そんで口の周りについたクリームを気になる男に拭き取ってもらうまでがワンセットらしい。雑誌に載ってた。
What? That's so sketchy. Even if a clumsy girl did that on her own, I'd be turned off the moment she bit into the parfait. Don't try to make me do that. I can see why this parfait is the most popular. Matcha cream isn't too cold, and the small rice crackers instead of cornflakes give it a nice texture. Are you sure you need to change the menu? 比較の趣旨全否定の干渉やめろよな。嬉しいけど、私は形が欲しいの。愛の結晶が。Instead of just matcha, why not add strawberries or bananas? 母ちゃん、こいつパフェ食べるのに夢中だよ。うちが和菓子喫茶だってこと忘れてるよ。きっと食べ終わるまで正常な判断ができないよ。Once I'm done eating, how about a bamboo shoot parfait?
食べてる最中とあんまり発想変わらなかったわね。
I don't mean the candy kind of bamboo shoots, I mean real ones.
お菓子の方じゃないのかよ。誰もがお菓子の方だと思うだろう。
Menma is also acceptable.
結局タケノコじゃねえか。
I thought as an amateur that the saltiness of the menma would match well with the sweetness of the parfait.
もしかしてメンマってタケノコだったの？母ちゃん驚くとこそこじゃない。
There's no harm in trying. I happen to have some menma on me.
お前なんでメンマ持ち歩いてんだよ。
Got it from Nanako during the day.
身寄りの知らない女の名前。
Do I need to report the names of the girls I know to you one by one, Miyuri?
あるの？タックにはなくても身寄りにはあるの。
It'll never end if I keep replying, so I ignore her and promptly put some matcha cream on the menma. Hiyori, say ah.
じゃないから、何人を実験台にしようとしてんだよ。そんなこと言って本当はタックにあーんしてもらうのが恥ずかしいんでしょ。もうそのくだりいいから、なんでタクマにあーんしてもらうのが恥ずかしいんだよ。
You're certainly a tsundere with a lot of complaints. Alright, then you feed me. Why does anyone have to feed anyone?
だからなんであーんする必要が？自分の手で自分の口で食えよ。
Don't mention eating it with his own hands and mouth. He's going to suggest you fucking do mouth to mouth.
日和があーんしてあげないなら、
No mention it.
ママが口移しでタックンに食べさせちゃうぞ。
No, a mouth-to-mouth transfer of menma matcha cream is a bit,
他の食材だったらいいのかよ。ていうかさっきから私がツッコミばかり。ボケさせて、ちょっといいとこ見せさせて。
What the heck? You had just accepted the obediently. You could have done a good reaction gag like it's so bad.
まずいと思ってるもん人に食わそうとするなよ。
Miyuri,
微妙。私いらない子なんだね。こんな家出てってやる。さようならよ。
Yuri, who forcibly added a joke at the end, runs out of the shop in her maid outfit. Did we overdo it?
いいんじゃない？日和もこれぐらいしてあげた方が変に意識しなくて済むだろうし。我が娘ながら繊細で困っちゃうわ。
Graves is such a handful.
私は素だったけどね。
That really was your true self. It really is your true self, I mean. Fearsome widow whose peak tension is still nowhere in sight.
ただいまんこ。
What's wrong? You're back early and you're looking usually down.
この服、超恥ずかしい。
Don't understand me embarrassment points. Why is can this girl walk around in those pajamas but not in a maid outfit?
違いは露出度じゃないかしら。
Rest assured, no one but me is looking at your thighs.
それってプロポーズ？
What kind of pervert's proposal would that be? I was just being sarcastic. Don't misunderstand, okay?
たくまのやつ、私にプロポーズしちゃったと思って慌ててやんの。
I was thinking of that, okay? Yuri, thinking she has finally turned the tables, provokes me with a smug look.
あらまあ、日和ったらすっごいまんざらでもなさそうなんだけども、いいのかしら、こんなわかりやすくて。
Isn't it fine? I don't mind being liked either.
だから全部聞こえてるって言ってんだろ。この漠然とした気持ちを恋と名付けたくない。
I'm tired from talking. I'm tired from having to fucking deal with this shit. Don't make me censor here. I'm not gonna fall for this again. Yeah, and I continue to tease Hiyori with Miyori, which brings us to the present. It's been a long time since my jaw muscles hurt from talking too much. But that Hiyori, she was throwing in some reactions that seem serious here and there. It throws me off too. What she says is still as random as ever, but there are times when her expression becomes obviously serious, and honestly, I don't know how to react. It's probably because Hiyori herself has been strangely conscious since the convenience store incident yesterday. I'm still probably becoming a problem. Splish splash, I was taking the bait. Dum 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 dum. Actually, what he says, by the way, I think I'm not making shit up. Thinking that even though my jaw and throat should hurt, I've started to feel cheerful for some reason. Gotta think of it. Since coming here, even if they're my childhood friends, I've almost only talked to girls. Where did all my guy friends go? Splish, splash, I was taking the bait. Bum, 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 bum. Well, whatever, there's no need for it. I've got on my way to befriend guys. Hewie's in a position close to that of a guy friend right now, anyway. Huh? When you think about it that way, isn't Hewie being conscious of me actually inconvenient? In terms of my mental peace. Scooby-Doo, bop-bop-ba-doo.
風呂ぐらい黙って入れ。
Take your bath quietly, Hewie says. You can probably do this. You're coming into the bathroom. Take off your clothes first. It's a long way to hear her bursting into the bath event, but she comes in fully dressed. It's just embarrassing for me.
私に脱げって言ってるのか？
I'm telling you to not enter.
こうでもしないと、私がお前のこと意識してる疑惑が消えないと思ってな。尻の軽さを見せてやろうと思って。
Are you sure you're not misusing the term loose butt?
どうだ？私はタクマの裸見ても興奮しないぞ。
Ah, no, I'm not a girl, but wouldn't girls not get so obviously excited seeing a guy's naked body? If you were a guy, that'd be a different story, though.
一理あるな。現に私は全く興奮してないどころか、汚いもん見ちまった感がすごくて嫌だ。
Hey, wait a minute, who are you calling filthy? I'm soaking in a bathtub, and I don't think I've shown any delicate zones that should be called filthy by an average girl.
そのぴょこんと一本生えた胸毛それよ。
Which one? It might grow more from now on!
私に胸毛生えてたの嫌だろ？それよ。
Why are you so stubbornly trying to make me shave my precious chest hair?
お前さ、考えてもみろよ。これからタクマと顔を合わせるたびに、お前の胸あたりにその毛が生えてることを思い出して、笑いこらえなきゃいけない私の気持ちをさ。
Don't laugh. Keep it quietly in your heart without laughing. Turn it into the chest hair of your heart. Damn it, why am I at a disadvantage over a single chest hair?
胸毛っていうかさ、もう乳首毛だよな、それ。
Stop it, no more hair talk, for the love of God. I'm actually smooth in my delicate zone.
意外と体締まってるのな。
Hey, don't look at my naked body with sexual eyes.
腰に手を当てて胸張ってるやつが言うことじゃないぞ。
You have no business, get out.
たくま、私も一緒に入ってもいい？
Hey, what are you saying?
冗談に決まってんだろ、バーカ。
I've been had. She got her revenge for the whole day in one brilliant move, and I've been sunk. Still, can't say I actually thought she was kind of cute at the end. It's a weird feeling. Just feels tight and hazy. It's embarrassing, but I'm so happy I could jump. Maybe you felt this way too. Yes, this is.
みよりがお背中流しちゃうぞ。
I was keeping this shit on for a reason. Please do. The front too, please.
や
No way you're teasing me, Takun, Miuri says. Miuri. Stand up from the bathtub and boldly expose myself in front of Miuri. Oh no. Oh no, it's so big, Miuri says.
娘の友達の
Don't
裸体
like
見て
seeing
もう
your
冷めてん
daughter's
じゃねえ
friend's
ぞ。
naked body, Miuri says. It's just getting good. It's just getting to the good part, Miuri says as she's dragged away. Miuri is dragged away by Hiyori and forcibly ejected. This is bad. My reasoning ability is about to break. I thought it would be safe at the needs of my household, but that doesn't seem to be the case. That's right. There's no longer a land of peace. Gotta think of it, I realized that the sleepover life is quite tough for a healthy boy like me. I want to be Ayaka's little brother for just one day. With various hazy feelings, I return to the bathtub once more. Why do we have to be forced to gaze upon the fucking freak that is Ayaka's little brother and the intermission in Hiyori's home stay? I'll dislocate your finger.
ごめんな。タクマの背中ツンツンしたくなって。
Cut it out, you're making it impossible to get mad at you. What's with this girl? She have sleep? She's cute though. Going to sleep, we have school tomorrow.
おやすみ。
Turn away from the smiling Hiyori and go back to sleep.
なあタクマ、起きてる？
Yep.
もうちょっとだけお話ししよう。
Let's sleep already.
ひどい。
What's with you? Come on with a more dry attitude. You're throwing me off.
だってさっきから母ちゃんが寝ぼけて私の足に関節技決めてきて眠れないんだ。
Miuri! It was such a good mood. Are you telling me that's the actual reason?
ねえ、私の膝裏好き？
What kind of fetish is that?
おかしいな。ちょっと気持ちよくなってきた。
Just go to sleep already.
なんで？
Pull the comforter over my head and make a shell. If I'm like this with Hiyori, how am I supposed to live from tomorrow on? It's a good thing the next sleepover is at Ayaka's. Ayaka has her defenseless moments, but the people around her are. Well, they're like that, so I might be able to regain my mental peace somehow.
あなたの胸にダイレクトアタックだーい。
Suddenly I'm hit with a strong body slam from on top of the futon and I almost faint.
言わんこっちゃない。母ちゃん落ち着くまで寝たら死ぬぞ。
Just tie her up already.
家族で飼わぬし。
Yeah, just let her sleep like this.
そうだな。
Thanks to me, I managed to fall asleep feeling warm and fuzzy.
やだー。たっくんよその子のうち行っちゃやだー。
Your mom has finally started throwing a tantrum.
泣き疲れたらやめるからほっとこうぜ。
You have a point. Sip my morning miso soup while facing Hiyori. warm soup soaks into my throat, which still hurts a little from talking too much.
二人とも昨日はあんなに意識し合ってたのに冷たい。一晩寝たら冷静になったっていうか。
It's tired for both of us, so I think this kind of relationship is the best.
恋愛に発展しきらない男女の親友みたいなこと言ってる。やだー。日和、ちゃんとタックン捕まえて家族にして。
Well, if it's meant to be, it'll happen, right?
そうだな。なるときは勝手になるだろう。ダメだわこの子。他にライバルがいないと思って油断してる。私より魅力的な女がいるかってーの。
Aren't there plenty of them around?
なんだと？そうよ日和、もっと危機感持たないと。幼なじみは日和だけじゃないんだから。っていうか、私がタクマ好きってこと前提に話進めないでくれる？まだ気になってるくらいだからさ。
Oh, you're being pretty clear today. Next more pound.
するなよな。これから先持たないぞ。ねえタック、なんでこの子こんなに落ち着いてるの？無敵なの？数いる幼なじみ女子たちに無双するつもりなの？
Nah, it's not like I know either.
ちゃんと好きになったら本気出すから。
So in other words, you're a total slob. Hey, stop slurping your soup.
あ、うちの娘元からダメ人間寄りだったわ。みよりうっかりしてた。母ちゃんひどい。
I really want to stay at the Nizuma house. If it's this laid back, I don't mind staying here. If the alternative is going to the Yokari household, I'll become a child of the Nizuma household.
今日からまた綾香のとこだよな。お前今度こそ死ぬかもな。
Don't say such ominous things.
きっと手ぐすね引いて待ってるぜ、綾香ファミリー。二度と泊まれないか、二度と外に出られないか、究極の二択になるだろうな。私もよく知らないけど頑張って生きてたっくん。そして生還した暁には今度こそうちの子になって。
Yes, I'll do my best. In the end, they just made me feel more anxious, and my second stay at the Nizuma household came to an end.
あのさ、たくま。
What is it, Hioponpoko?
人がちょっと真面目な話しようとしてる時に絶対今思いついたであろう適当なあだ名で呼ぶのやめてくれ。
Nah, if I don't, I feel like I might accidentally call you Muri by mistake.
呼び間違えないようにちゃんと私のこと意識しろ。でも確かに呼び間違えられるのは嫌だな。
Right. I think that's why we need a nickname given our current awkward distance.
言わんとすることは分かったけど、その話後にしてくんない？私の話は今しなくちゃいけないやつだから。有効期限あるから。
Don't be in such a hurry to live. The yet unseen nickname of yours will cry.
泣かせとけよ。黙って私の話を聞け。
Unfortunately, the topic of nicknames was washed away. I had a general idea what Hiyori was about to say, and I didn't want to hear it, so I tried to forcibly change the subject, but it seems it was useless. So what's this about?
なんでお前ちょっと離れて歩いてんだよ。
You should ask your own self from a week ago.
何かっこつけてんだ。答えはお前自身の口から言えよ。
We walk side by side like good friends. People mistake us for a couple again, you know.
私はそんなツンデレチックに言った記憶はないぞ。
Well, it's just being considerate, so we don't get strangely conscious of it again. Praise me.
すんごい上から目線。それ配慮って言わないからな。
What is it, Hiyori? Just say you want to walk next. Just say you want to walk next to me. Say walk beside me with a straight face.
すまし顔ってどんな顔？
Whatever, just stop with that face. Next time you make it, I'll punch you. For someone who insisted on having a serious talk, it doesn't look like she's planning to stop joking around. That's a relief for me, though.
それに斜め45度向かいのやつに話しかけながら投稿するのはそれはそれで変に思われるだろ。
You have a point. Slow and pace and walk next to Hiyori.
よーし、歩行陣形も整ったところであだ名の話すっか。
Are we really doing it?
お前のネーミングセンスを試してやんよ。
Let's go. She probably can't think of any good nicknames, so she very clearly intends on teasing me. What's most frustrating is it'll definitely turn out like she expects.
ほらどうした？軽々しく女の下の名前呼ぶ主人公みたいにもっと尻軽にあだ名で呼んでみろよ。
What kind of nickname will shall I give this idiot who still doesn't understand the meaning of lose butt? Yorihi. She's blatantly disappointed me.
おいたくま、なんだそのラリホーみたいな五感のあだ名は。思わず眠くなっただろ。
Humiliation. Damn it. You can just be an idiot. Idiot.
ごめん、遊ばせん。どうかちょっと離れて斜め45度の角度から話しかけてもらえます？私の知能指数が下がってしまいますわ。
She distances herself from me with the language of a dumb-sounding noble lady. Nizuma.
ピク。
Nizuma is something the matter. You seem unwell. Oh.
名字で呼ぶのやめ。
Nizuma.
やめろって言ってんだろ。お前にそう呼ばれるたび精神がむずがよくてむずがよしするわ。
Came up with a way to call you that I thought you'd hate, but isn't that bad?
だって考えても見てくれよ。名字呼ばれるたび新婚さんだと思われる私の気持ちを。
Damn, thought for a second I sneezed so hard the music turned off. Not sneeze, blew my nose. Fucking dying. This my nose being annoying again. I don't think anyone thinks that. How on earth does anyone look at you and think we're newlyweds? Especially with the bedhead.
だから寝癖じゃないってば。しつこいぞ。
Alright, that's that taken care of. Don't you just think it's not bedhead? Well, it might very well be.
私の癖っ気の深淵を覗こうとするな。
Just time here. Look at look at Ayaka's hair smoothness.
何ですかツルツルって。確かに彩香はツルツルだけどさ、そういう造形なだけじゃんか。見えないだけで朝起きたらもじゃもじゃしてるかもじゃんか。ツルツルもじゃもじゃ。
We're not talking about pubic hair.
先に言っとくけど陰謀の話じゃないからな。誰も陰謀のことなんか思い浮かべてませんから。たくまさん、勘違いしないでくださいね。
Oh. Why she's so desperate? Did he already hit a nerve? Aka hit by an unexpected stray bullet is flustered, but today and tomorrow I'm staying at her house again. Might be able to learn more about her. Well, let's see if I'm not taken out by that dense family.
ところで、たくまさんと日和、さっきから離れたり近づいたりしてましたけど、更新の練習でもしてたんですか？
Hey, Hiyori, thanks to you, it seems people didn't think we were a couple, but just weirdos. What are you going to do about it?
事実、変な人だから否定のしようがないな。
Now that Ayaka was here, her usual carefree attitude has returned. Looking forward to seeing how she'll react next time I stay at her house. I decide to enjoy it while I can, and I myself am having carefree thoughts.
寂しい。
二度目のお泊まりはどうだったの日和？
あいつ、一丁前に私のこと女として見てやがんの。
今日からはあやちゃんのところよ。
触れて。せめて自分から聞いたのならちょっとは触れて。嘘つくならもっとマシな嘘ついてください。
そうよ。もしたっくんが日和なんかのことを女として見てるなら、私たちなんてもう出会って3秒で合体じゃないの。歯止め効かないじゃないの。
はあ、大層な自信だな今日ね。ちょっと人よりおっぱいでかいからって調子に乗るなよ。
そうだそうだ。リトはちょうどいいサイズじゃないの。あっても邪魔なだけだし、贅沢は敵よ。
日和の寿命を半分くれるなら綾香のおっぱい半分あげますけど。お前そこまでして私の命削りたいの？私何か悪いことした？その貧相な自分の胸に聞いてみるんですね。おっぱい小さいから私あんまり悪くない。ナナコも小さいから悪くない。
Don't think you can get away with anything just because you're flat-chested. Today, Nanako is, like always, devouring my bread.
いっぱい食べて大きくならないと。
If they get really big, can I eat them?
将来的に養ってくれるのなら。
Kinda supporting you now, though.
ふん。
Senpai, please don't do pull-ups half naked in public during the day. I admonish Ida, who is hanging from the second floor window frame doing pull-ups repeatedly. And it's probably not a rare sight since the only ones paying attention are new students and me. Stop them, teachers.
こんな絶好のトレーニング日和に我が愛しの筋肉たちを休ませるなどできようか。いや、できまい。
Your sweat has been dripping down and it's dangerous, you know. At least do it further away.
釣れないことを言うな、瀬戸だ。こう見えて俺は誘っているんだ。
Pass. Can't do pull-ups with two fingers.
できないの？
Ow! Stop poking my abs without permission. It's bad for my heart.
乳首当てゲーム。ピタッ。
Direct hit. You're too loud.
たくまさん、なあちゃんに何させてるんですか？
Aka's standing there looking at me with cold eyes. That isn't... This is not what it looks like.
瀬戸だ、俺の乳首を当ててみろ。さあ、さあ。
Don't force misunderstanding at me on me while you're topless.
マル秘お得情報。右乳首に一本毛生えてた。え、一本だけ。
Please stop exposing my delicate personal information. How does she know that just by touching it with her fingertip through our uniform? Joke's on you. When you put on your uniform, it perfectly found a hole in the fabric. At the end of lunch break, I returned to the school building with Aka.
またなあちゃんがたくまさんのパン食べちゃったみたいでごめんなさい。
That's not something you have to apologize for, Aka. And when we're alone, I'm your Oni-chan, right?
まだ有効だったんですか？
Of course, otherwise I don't have the confidence to spend the next 2 days at your house.
まあ仕方のない人ですね。お兄ちゃん。
Happiness is such a trivial thing.
お兄ちゃん。
Don't, it feels criminal coming from you.
お胸が大きくなったらいいの？こんな白昼堂々お胸の話だなんて不潔です。不死だらな父ぶら下げてるくせによく言う。
Just as Anako says, Anaka's boobs are big. Too big for her.
今度から綾香の胸を見るたびお兄ちゃんランクが下がります。
What's this Oni-chan
だ
rank?
んだんよそよそしくなり最後にはお兄ちゃんという存在がなかったことにされます。
Alright, I get it. From now on, when I talk to Aka, I look only at your lower abdomen.
目を見て話してください。
Stare. Don't get embarrassed to look at my chest.
乳首毛一本。
Don't make Ayaka imagine weird things. Damn it, if I'm gonna suffer this humiliation, I should have just shaved it like Hiyori said.
いけない。お兄ちゃん、今日綾香委員会があるので先に家に行っててください。
I would rather die, actually. Nope, I'll wait. If it means going alone, I'll wait for Ayaka. Please wait forever in the pale blue rain. I'll wait forever in the pale blue rain.
歌作れそう。待たれると恥ずかしいので先に帰ってください。うちの家族には今朝ちゃんと念を押しときましたから。いいですね、お兄ちゃん。
I can go home all myself.
お兄ちゃんの定義壊れちゃう。
There's no use throwing a tantrum at Ayaka any further. So I end up heading to the demonic Iwakari household all by myself. took some detours, but finally arrived. Along the way, I played with a stray cat, was glared at by Rito on her way home, got yelled at for following Rito, and for some reason got a piece of candy from Rito, and it became evening. Still, if I wait for an actor like this, she'll think I'm a coward. I'm just doing myself. Press the intercom and wait a few seconds.
どちら様
Hello, it's me, Takuma.
工夫の持ち込みはダメ
I don't think a deodorant spray will get rid of pollen, though. I am sprayed again. I think it's too much for you, Monica, so please call a man.
誰か男の人来て
Please don't say it in a way someone could easily misunderstand.
ああ、なんだ、兄ちゃんか。
I'm glad it was I, because the little brother who came out. Ryunosuke might have been punished first and asked questions later. Aka said she'd be late because of committee meeting.
聞いてるよ。ほら、上がって。母さんは奥に引っ込んで。
花粉払ってね
Can you decide between clean freak and misophobia? Wondering if her hay fever is that bad to enter the Okari household. Judging from the shoes at the entrance, Ryunosuke is either at work or out. Can I use the toilet, please?
うん、いいよ。
Took so many detours, I forgot I had to go to the toilet. Rattle, rattle. Huh, someone in there. Or my question, the door opens immediately. On the other side, I have a bad fucking feeling. Oh, mind. We're fine.
ノックしてから開けろ、覗き魔
No, wait. Peeping at people's excretions is not one of my hobbies.
姉様の排泄姿に興味がないと今想像したでしょ、死刑
That's a terrible leading question. Scolded America's sister in her uniform after she comes out of the toilet. For some reason, it feels kind of good. And that must stay a secret.
言い忘れてたけど姉様と私が使った後30分間はトイレ使用禁止だから
If your sisters have weak bladders and take turns using the toilet, my bladder will explode.
不名誉な呼び名つけないでもぎ取られたいの
Or buff freshly picked fruit. Glared at by Maru, and since various things were getting closer, I quietly entered the toilet.
入るなって言ったでしょそこまでして死にたいの
Sniff, sniff.
今すぐ社会的にぶっ殺してやる
Sniffle, sniffle. Perhaps judging that it's useless to deal with me any further, the sound of footsteps fades away. Such a genius. Even against Ayaka's foul-mouthed sister, I won't make a blunder like being outdone by a young girl. Phew, that's a relief. Some light and cloth-like is draped over my head. It's fluffy, soft texture. Is it underwear?
ダンのパンツ
Bastard, what did you put on me?
使用済み
Ah! Monica! Oh, mental reset. I feel bad for the completely terrified Marika, but for sanitary reasons it's just necessary to be disinfected immediately. Excuse me, just in case. Gotta get them one more shot.
君はうちの妻に何をさせようとしていたんだい
When did you get on? No, well, it's a long story, but I was just asking her to spray and disinfect me as usual.
ここに大根おろしならあるぞさぞ目にしみることだろう
Don't waste food.
おろしか
Could you stop thinking about dangerous things while looking at my crotch?
おろし金だと貴様やはりうちの娘によからぬことを
What on earth are you picturing? I have no idea what you're thinking about. For now, if I stay there, I'll be graded, so I retreat. I don't really want to go, but I have no choice but to stay quietly in Dan's room until Aka gets back. Hey, listen to me. Aka's little brother. Your sister just... Can we stop that? I wonder if that's the name of a girl he likes. I see you jerking off every time you get every chance you get. It happened to morning, noon, and night. It seems like with you, it's all the time, you damn wank monkey. Huh? Again, he says. Dan, who had noticed me and was famously showing me his climax face, snaps back to reality. Who's this Sayaka?
違
No,
うか
she's
ら
not a real person. She's
現
from
実じゃなくて
porn. Porn actresses are real people too, you know.
どうして兄ちゃんは
Can you relax?
人が抜いた直後の部屋で
Almost just
平然とくつろげるの？
Because it would be pitiful to overreact to a sexual awakening.
僕と大して年違わないのに
when you're
この
not that much
格好し
older
よ
than me, Dan says. Don't be stupid. A year in your teens is a big deal. You too will regret it eventually.
兄ちゃん
Nichan, you're
ま
not
だ
old enough
後
to
悔
have
するよう
regrets
な
yet, are
年じ
you?
ゃないよね。
Dan says. Just put on some clothes already or I'll grate you.
怖い
That's scary!
マル姉ちゃん
Sounds
みたい
sound
な
like
こと言わ
Maru!
ないで。
Huh? Wait, where's my underwear? As if I know where your underwear is. Gross. Why are you staring at my head like that? How rude.
兄ちゃん
That's my underwear!
Sorry.
Dan says. Crap, when I get here. And 30 underwears on my head once again. Damn sister. She said she'd kill me socially, but it's too despicable.
なんで僕のパンツ
Who would want to steal your yellow briefs?
基盤でもない
They're
し
not
ブリー
yellow,
フで
they're
もない
not
けど
briefs. Stop saying
見えて
whatever
ない
you
からって
want
好
just
き勝
because
手
you
言うの
can't
やめ
see them. Who would steal half-assed patterned trunks that haven't graduated from kids' underwear?
余計な
It's
お
none
世
of
話だ
your
よ
business. Stop bullying me and face your own
Boku no
sins,
koto-
Lee-chan. You probably wear the underwear your mom bought for you. I know it.
出てって
Get out! Get
僕
out of
の
my
家
room!
から
Never
出て
coming
って
again! You underwear
お
thief!
兄さん
There's nothing more infuriating than being called an underwear thief by a guy.
なんでまだ冷静でいられるの？脳細胞死んでるの？
Actually, I'm so irritated. My head's about to boil over, you know. I was wanting to watch my public social death, and Maru was on standby for the room. Not important, but how can he touch his filthy underwear?
ゴム手して火ばさみ使ったけど。
What's the point of the rubber gloves?
マル姉ちゃん聞いてよ兄ちゃんが僕のパンツかぶってたんだ
Dan comes in for the follow-up attack at the perfect moment. Wait, she's the one who stole them and put them on me.
私が弟のパンツだなんてこの世で数本の指に入るほど汚いものを触るわけないでしょ。
そうだそうだ
Are you okay with her referring to your underwear that way?
かぶせるなんてもってのほか。見て触った瞬間に指先から壊死して土に帰ってしまうわ。
ごもっともだよ
Are you really okay with her referring to your underwear that way?
よって被告人有罪。すりおろしの刑に処す。
姉ちゃんゴリゴ
I wouldn't say you can grade it, you know. It's all soft and floppy right now.
奇遇なことにちょうど
Aka, where are you? I knew I couldn't come alone!
タクマさんどうしたんですか血相変えて
I dashed to the entrance to escape the grading sentence, and just then the Archangel Ayakai is returning home. I told you to call me on each other's home, Ayaka.
急に真面目トーンでお説教しないでください
Listen to me, this and that happened.
かぶったん
Don't look at your sorry Micha with such sad eyes. And so I go to be sprayed by Monica again, feeling dejected.
緑茶成分入り
Before bed, the Yokari family enters an emergency family meeting.
俺は断固反対だ。年頃の男女が一つ屋根の下。間違いが起こらないわけがない。
私も反対。腹を空かせた猛獣の檻に小動物を投げ込むようなもの。
僕も反対だね僕のパンツを
男の子
Is there any point to this meeting?
もうダンがわがまま言うからしょうがなく綾香の部屋で寝てもらおうとしてるだけなのに
After what happened in the evening, Dan firmly refused to let me sleep in his room, so by process of elimination, it was decided I would sleep in Ayaka's room, but...
部屋で寝る必要がどこにある？男なんだし、廊下でも十分だろ。
お兄ちゃんが廊下で寝てたらお母さん失神しちゃうじゃないです
お兄ちゃんだと？
Please get used to it already.
いっそ庭でいいんじゃない？
オーケー、マルの案を採用しよう。
待って庭はせっかく育てたお花さんが枯れちゃう
Are you confusing me with some kind of weed killer?
注文の多い居候だ。
お兄ちゃんもう行きましょうこうなることは分かってましたし一応確認したまでなので
姉様、どうしてその男をかばうんですか？
お父さんは過保護すぎ綾香とお兄ちゃんは幼馴染なんですから心配してるようなことはありません
綾香がいつにもなく強気だ。
お母さんは潔癖すぎ人間少しくらい汚れたって死にませんでも
お母さんは死んじゃうかもしれないのよ。そしてマルはいい加減お姉ちゃん離れしなさい。姉様は妹に死ねと？
僕にはあや姉ちゃん、僕には何か言うことないの？
ダンはオナニーのしす
ぎ。今の声兄ちゃんだろ。
Don't make my Ayaka say such dirty things.
君のでは断じてな。
姉様の所有権を主張する。綾香はお父さんのでもマルのでもありません。さあ行きましょうお兄ちゃん。
Okay.
待ちなさい、綾香ちゃん。
Ayaka pulls me by the hand and we escape to her room. Perhaps they thought it would be bad to anger Ayaka any further because no one followed us. My fingers hurt. I don't know why this, specifically like the middle finger on this hand and the pointer finger has been, as of late. Every time I have fucking work. Is it okay to be that harsh?
いいんです。おかげで言いたいことが言えてすっきりしましたし。
Ayaka's an expression of accomplishment. If she doesn't mind, then there's no problem. Glad I got to see a rare side of you too, Ayaka.
そう言われるとちょっと恥ずかしいです。
Ayaka smiles, looking tickled. Well then, we have school tomorrow, so should we sleep early today?
お布団持ってきたので敷いて寝てくださいね。
Thanks. I try to lay the futon against the wall opposite Ayaka's bed, but she looks at me with a puzzled expression.
そんな端っこでいいんですか？
You know? No, but we're too close, so, you don't mind, Ayaka?
あまり離れてると逆に寝顔見えてしまいそうで恥ずかしいです。
That would be when he... Huh? I won't look. Well, if you say so. I deliberately lay the futon close to the bed so I can't see Ayaka on the bed, even if I look up.
電気消しますね。
Like the room's lights go out and the dim darkness invites sleep. Don't follow me when you go to the toilet at night, okay?
そういうデリカシーないこと言うと踏んじゃいますよ。
Can I sleep without a light?
もうお兄ちゃん、綾香を子供だと思ってませんか？
Her tone is polite, but her speech is peppered with cuteness. She is, after all, the girl I want most to be my little sister right now.
また前みたいに夜更かししたいです。
Fell asleep halfway through, Ayaka.
今度は眠りませんからリトライです。
You're right. We don't have school the day after tomorrow, so I'll stay up with you.
やった約束ですからね。
Yeah, let's get plenty of sleep today.
おやすみなさいですお兄ちゃん。
Good night. Go to sleep pretty fast. I intentionally looked to check her sleeping face, but I'll keep it a secret. Someone's watching from the crack in the door. Maru's eyeballs are shining like a cat's in the night, staring at me. Her mouth is moving, mouthing something.
ロス
Time to sleep, time to sleep. She's probably angry that I look at Ayaka's sleeping face. I expect it's scary to sleep while being targeted by a nocturnal beast, so I decide to curl up on my futon and sleep. Wake up a little early and my bladder about to burst, only to find a despair-inducing sign posted on the bathroom door. The freeloader is forbidden from using the toilet in the morning. What am I supposed to do when I'm about to burst? Is it because I basically barricaded myself in the bathroom the morning last time? I can't just hold in my biological urges. I don't know what points to this, but they're 100 years too early if they think some pathetic warning sign is going to restrain my bladder. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. There's probably someone in there. No one's awake yet, so I'll never know if I'm quick about it. Even if I'm a freeloader, I don't have to listen to such a ridiculous order. So it'd be a much bigger problem if I just pathetically sprayed it all over the place. That side of the bathroom door.
牢獄へようこそ罪人。
Slam it shut on instant.
トイレしてたわけじゃないから勘違いするな。
She comes out right away. So you weren't using it. You were just on standby?
私がトイレの妖精みたいな言い方しないで。
What's so fun about hiding in the bathroom this early in the morning? Is it that time of your life?
哀れみの視線を向けないで。全身節穴野郎には張り紙見えなかったの？現行犯で追放。
So let me get this straight. You were planning to camp out in there until I tried to use it without permission. What would you have done if Dan had stumbled in, half asleep and pantsless?
殺す。
Poor Dan, he didn't do anything wrong this time. So what would you have done if I had come in? Aha, you imagine it. You just pictured something indecent with your own sister. Perverted little sister. Don't you dare tarnish Ayaka's pure image.
殺す？
The fact that it's a question just makes it scarier.
よりにもよって姉様は清純イメージだなんて。姉様は清純そのものなのに。
Huh?
何その素の反応は。
I mean, Ayaka's a total closet perk. Catch myself mid-sentence. Right, of course. Ayaka's a pure innocent girl.
当たり前のことを嬉しそうに言わないで。気持ち悪い。
So she deifies her so much she hasn't realized Ayaka's a closet pervert, huh? Thought she was this invincible fortress of a little sister with no weaknesses, but this reveals her as a normal girl who just happens to believe her sister is a saint. I want to look at it this way, there's nothing to be afraid of. Even her insults born from her deep love of her sister start to seem almost cute. So I have a cute side after all.
そう。そんなに恥をさらして死にたいなら好きにしたら。
Wait a second. Is this someone?
トイレ中の女の子に話しかけないでロリコン。
But I need to use the bathroom too. Oh, so she must actually be using it now. But there's absolutely no sound coming from inside. Please have mercy, my bladder's at its absolute limit.
致死しろ。
Nah, I don't want to die. I'm opening the door. I'm opening it here.
もし開けたら本当の意味で社会的に死ぬことになる。
Just a little brat sitting on the toilet. You think a threat like that is gonna make me back down?
そっちこそ見くびるな。私はいつでも放水できる体勢にある。つまりどうあがいてもお前は死ぬ。
Don't be shy. Just say piss instead of release water. It's more of a turn on that way, isn't it? What the fuck is wrong with you?
この状況で性的興奮を催すなんて。姉様だけじゃなく全世界の乙女のためやはりここで死ぬべき。
Damn bladder seriously at its limits. Why am I being forced into a life or death battle over the bathroom with my childhood friend's little sister this early in the morning? Calm down, the situation is overwhelmingly disadvantageous, but haste makes waste. This is a psychological battle. If I can exploit a crack in her psyche, I'm about to find the path to victory. First, I need to assess the situation. My bladder's at its limit. No, not that. What exactly is she waiting for me in there? She's really got her pants down and is ready to pee like she says, then I lose no matter what I do. But is that really likely? I think it's just a corner me. Could a girl who's about the same age as that jack-off ape really go that far? Easy solution. Oh, hey, Ayaka. Oh, hey, Ayaka's moving towards the bathroom. He's gonna open it thinking that she's bluffing, and it's going to fucking not end well. In the unlikely event that I really do open the door, I'll be defeated for sure, but she won't escape unscathed either. In other words, it's mutually assured destruction. She won't socially murder me so badly she'd disregard her own well-being. There'd be easier ways. Therefore, it's most logical to assume she's just sitting on the toilet seat. But that's just a theory. It's not enough to use that as a basis to claim victory. I need something concrete, something conclusive. Got it. The door's locked. If you were really lying in wait for me to lose control and barge in, she would never lock the door. In other words, she doesn't actually want me to come in. That said, I'm not dumb enough to just wet myself right here. Worst case, I can just go outside and find a bush or something to avoid total disaster. She has to know that too. And yet there must be another reason why she's still barricaded in there. Direct assault is a bad move then. In that case, I deliberately make my footsteps loud, pretending to walk away from the door. I've chosen a momentary tactical retreat. Then I suddenly sneak back to my position in front of the door. Oh, little sister, so after waiting on standby for so long, you must need to use the toilet yourself. With the gentle heart of a benevolent mother, I press my ear to the door to confirm she can relieve herself in peace. Okay, well... Cease. Cease. Yeah, it's getting hit in the head. But that instant, the door that should have been locked suddenly flies open, slamming violently in the side of my head. She read me. No, possible. What up the lock? There's no way a mere brat like her could comprehend my sophisticated, perverted line of thinking. Predicting I'd walk away might be one thing, but to foresee me sneaking back to eavesdrop, that's impossible. You would have had to know that I came back just to see the look of shock on her face as she came out, all relaxed. It's only possible she were already convinced I was a total pervert. More than anything, her motive is unclear. So what if she read me? Well, I used small tricks like suppressing my footsteps. I was just waiting in front of the toilet. Yes, I was just waiting. Justice is on my side. Nope.
やっぱりお前は姉様の害だ。確信が持ててよかった。さようなら、変態毒され男。これで容赦なく姉様の害となるお前を排除できる。
With a vicious smirk on her face, she turns and walks away. Forgetting all about my near-bursting bladder, I can only stand there dumbfounded, clutching the side of my head. In other words, despite her attitude, up until this very moment, I wasn't a confirmed enemy in her eyes. But she played me perfectly, and now I've been officially branded a menace who's a danger to Ayaka. I'm sure the abuse I get from her is about to get even worse. Why did I go back? I was just waiting in the corner for her to come out. Caused my defeat was greed, yes. A greed for a satisfying victory. More than that, she saw it all coming. That little brat deliberately locked the door and then secretly unlocked it while I was gone, setting a trap for my return. Did you even predict I'd be so confident in my victory that I wouldn't bother to check the lock again? What has my entire life been for?
トイレの前で何男泣きしてるの兄ちゃん。邪魔だからどいて。
Why is that girl so damn smart while this guy just smells of cum?
適当なこと言わないで。今日はまだ抜いてないよ。むしろこれからだよ。
I give him a pitying look, figuring all the intelligence in her family must have gone to Ayaka and her little sister.
計画通り。
So that's what happened this morning. But you'll still be nice to Oni-chan, right, Ayaka?
いえ、さすがにこの場はドン引きするべきだと綾香は思います。
Seto Takuma. One takes a loss lying down. I never want to take a loss lying down. Launch a preemptive strike by telling Ayaka the whole story of what happened this morning. Ayaka's just a closet pervert who pretends to be pure anyway, and figured that even if she thinks I'm a creep, it'll all even out in the long run. Look, Ayaka, humans are greedy creatures by nature.
みんながみんなそうみたいな言い方するのはずるくないですか？
Look, I just wanted to see your sister get flustered, Ayaka. That's all there was to it.
確かに、マルは恥ずかしがったりしませんからね。ちょっとだけ気持ちはわかります。
How was she raised up to end up like that?
どうしてでしょうね。
Seriously, why is Ayaka the only borderline normal one? Two of us stare off into the distance. On the other hand, it's great how your emotions are always so easy to read, Ayaka.
お兄ちゃんそれ褒めてるんですか？
Of course, I prefer expressive girls over brazen ones.
鉄面皮の使い方間違ってますよ。
I'm just on a roll accumulating shame today.
お兄ちゃん、間違いは素直に認めましょうね。
I'd give it a perfect score if you patted on my head right now.
お兄ちゃんは綾香を妹にしたいんですか？姉にしたいんですか？
What's wrong with getting a pat on the head from your little sister?
いいじゃないかと真顔で言われましても。
よはかりよ。男とは時に年齢を超えた母性を求める生き物なのだ。
びっくりしました。
We're both startled by the president who seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Senpai, don't just cut into a conversation like that.
すまない。だが生徒たちが安心して登校できるよう見回るのも会長の仕事なのだ。
それと母性に何か関係が？
関係はない。だが瀬戸だよ。夜はかりに頭を撫でられたいという欲求は母性への渇望から来るものだろ。
That might be true, but it could also just be my fetish.
つまりお前はロリコンだと。
綾香をロリ枠に含めないでください。
Yeah, I would not categorize her as a lolly. Like, when you want to look more mature, put on your glasses.
そうですね。
Ayaka immediately whips out a pair of glasses and puts them on with a proud flourish.
どうですか？去年くらい大人のレディーに見えますか？
どうだろうか。俺の口からは何とも言い難い。どうだ、瀬戸だ。
Just gives you more of an illicit vibe. Specifically, it makes me want you to step on me right here and now.
やっぱりメガネはなしです。
Oh, why not?
瀬戸だよ。後輩をからかうのはほどほどにしておくんだぞ。
お兄ちゃんはいつもこんな感じなので気にしてません。
お兄ちゃんだと。
Can't blame Ayaka for letting Oni-chan slip, but now the president's gonna give me weird looks too.
なんと羨ましい。
I knew you'd understand, Prez!
俺も早速副会長にお兄ちゃんと呼ばせてみよう。今日の楽しみが一つ増えたな。感謝するぞ。
By all means, Senpai. Savor the happiness of being on Oni-chan. As you watch the cheerful presidents retreating back, Ayaka whispers in my ear.
なあちゃんのことですから、ろくなことにならないと思いますけど。
Let's not spoil this fun, Ayaka. Angels like Ayaka are rare. I remind myself and resolve to fully enjoy my new life as our Oni-chan.
My big brother!
Yeah. Anyways, gonna end it here again. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.